Hey guys, what's up? So today we're doing the 1/53rd scale fleet update video while on a bus. Now I'm having to do this a little bit differently than what was expected. I did have one model for every seat, but I thought about how that would probably turn out and I just wasn't really happy with what it was probably going to end up looking like. So I decided to just put a few models in the first like 3 seats on each side. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first seat here that we've got, the first model is bus 24, which is a HD model. You can see it's got the older ER rear end. I've got stop state law on there, side exit door, stop sign, the Thomas Built Buses logo. You'll notice that the lights are a lot thicker than what's on the HDX. The next bus is 23. It's 1323, and 24 is 0124. I'll put in the numbers as they go across the screen. And this one I have made up as a CNG bus. So, yeah. But you might be wondering where the HDX 66 went. Last year when I thought I was going to have to buy 50, I sold off a bunch of models. So, some of the models I had in the last update aren't going to be here, but they have been kind of replaced, so we'll get to that in a second. The next model is 121, so 02 121. It's a FS65 real toy stop. Got the second stop sign on there. Now this model does not have an opening hood or an opening rear door like a Siku, but it does have mirrors and the entrance doors do open. The next model is 68, which this one has school bus heritage on it, but I have 68 on this one to kind of be modeled after my district's old 68 that didn't have Bluebird logos stop. So this one's made by Ertl. There's a version of this that's a bank where the stop sign comes out and the coin will go in the bus, but this actually has an interior, as you can see. So the next bit of models in the second seat, we've got the first one, which is the International 3000 series promotional model. I took all of the numbering and stuff off of it to keep it kind of how it was. So I don't know, nothing's really changed with this. I think it was numbered at one time 41 or something like that. Now this model really isn't a bus, but it goes with this and the S series, so I thought I would show it. It's the International 4000 series promotional box truck. It doesn't have a number or anything, but it's there. The next bus is the S series promotional model with the removable hood. As you can see, shows the engine. Now this one also I removed whatever decals were on it. This one was numbered 44 at the time when it was still had numbers on it. The next one is the Dinky Wayne. Of course, it's not at all numbered, but you know, I consider it to be within this scale, so it's a part of the fleet. And then we've got the Yellow Roof Thomas ER. So this one, for some reason, doesn't have a Thomas Built Buses logo on the driver's side. I'm not really sure. This one is in really good shape. I'm not numbering it just to keep it, original. But, this one really hasn't changed in the last few updates that I've done. Alright, now this next seat has a lot of value on it, as you can see, because these CE and BE models are kind of valuable. So the first model we've got is 90. It's a BE, obviously, got the lift. I've modeled it. You kind of have this Texas-style school bus lettering on the sides. It's 90, modeled after my district's 90, since it's a lift bus, but it's not a BE. It's 0690 on here. So that's 90. Next bus we got is 30. It's a 14, so 1430. Got the mirrors, got 30 on the hood. All of these buses, unless they're modeled after a real bus, have their numbers on their roofs so that I can see which one is which if they're sitting on the ground and I need to pick them up. So there's 30, got the Navistar logo. Next bus is 31. This is 1031, so it's a 2010. Now this bus came to me with the black hood and the chrome grille, you know, feature. So it didn't have mirrors when I got it. So it's also got like lettering for the battery box and stuff. American Transportation Service. This lettering is really far back for some reason. Stop. This is the one that has the exclamation point. 31. So you can see. Next bus is 32. Now I technically have two 32s in this fleet, but this is the one that's actually active, you could say. This is the CE that my Amtran won in the contest. Its Instagram account won some stuff from a bus dealer, and this was the CE that came with it. So 32. Now this one is taking the place of where is it? This one. This is my original, very first CE model. You can see it's been modded. Put 32 on the roof. Yeah, it's been through a lot. But it took its place when I got it. Let's see. Next model is, what is that? 50. So this is 0750. 32 was, I believe, 1232. Most of them have their 6-digit asset numbers on the battery door. But anyways, this is 0750, American Transportation Service. Stop. I don't know, I just thought, you know, it would be something different to have a second-gen numbered 50. Next model is 65. Now, 65 is kind of unique. It came with a custom add-on crossarm and a bumper number, which it's one of two buses in my my 1/53rd scale fleet that have a bumper number. I just recently put this back into service. It did say school bus heritage for a while, but I just recently decided to put it back into service with my 1/53rd scale fleet. So it's a 2012 1265. You can see the asset numbers between the second and third rub rail there. And the last CE, since we already looked at the other 32, is Little 97. So obviously Lebanon City Schools, 97, Q01204. No roof number because the real 97 doesn't have one. Lebanon City Schools, stop. Now the real 97 isn't a 2014 model year CE with Navistar, but this is the only CE model that has the actual newer Navistar IC logo, so I went with it. Alright, so next bit of models we got here. This first one here is number 15. I believe it's 0315. You can see it's got 0315 and the asset number, like a 6-digit asset number. I gave it a black hood. You should be able to see the international logo. So this is an actually licensed one. Got the plastic doors. This is a lift bus, as you can see. American Transportation Service. Stop. The rear door kind of sags. And this bus is one of the few buses in the fleet that's got an actual ID number. Technically, I've given most of them ID numbers. They just don't have it on their bumpers. Let's see, the next one we've got is 9721, which pretty much the same model as 15. Got the roof number there, 21. This one has the metal doors, though. American Transportation Service. Stop. This has the plastic insert lights as well. Next model is 25. Now, this one is actually recent. It came from that 6-pack of Bluebird International generics that I got. This replaced an FS65 I had that I literally just got at the beginning of January, and then I sold it to Adam. So this replaced it. But basically, no international logo, plastic doors. Just a simple replacement for that FS65 that I sold. Got the 0325, I think, down there. So, now the next two are modeled after real-life buses, so they don't have rooftop numbers. The first one is, I believe it's 2. Now this one was kind of an early birthday present from Adam. It's modeled after our old 2 because I tried to buy our old bus 2, so you can see ID number 2, inspection sticker, route changer, no weapon sticker, and he actually put a number 2 under the route changer because they left the actual vinyl number 2 on the real number 2 under the route changer. They didn't take it off. Got 2 above the door, and then stop. 2 did not have state law because it was no longer required when we got it, and they had fixed some rust on it, so they took it off. Now, the next one is 36. This one is modeled after the Bluebird 3800 that I rode in high school. You can see there, got all the numbers. Rooftop number, board owned, Lebanon City Schools. Stop, state law, because it still says it. Got the ID. Oh, I didn't do the back ID, never mind. And it, fun fact, it and 41, I might have to do a 1 of 41, are the last 2 Bluebird 3800s that are still in active use that we've got. Alright, so the next few buses are out of service buses. The first one is 248. This is just a model that Adam gave me, and it has a broken rear end, so I just modeled it after an out of service bus. Nothing too special. It's a fake made up out of service bus. I think I made it a 1996. This is 524. I don't know, there's really not much to say about this. This has ITS, which is the conversion or the merger of my transportation company and Adams. So it's the only bus that still has ITS on it. But 524, stop. Next bus is 0229. Now, I think this one was out of service last year, but you can see the numbers and stop are all blacked out. So on this one, I drilled through the rivet so it can actually detach. Stop sign. All the numbers are covered up with Sharpie, but not on the. It's just on the label. 2450 is another model that Adam gave me. There's nothing special about it. It's just another out of service bus. Alright, so as you can see, this is all Thomas's. First model we've got is 0219 FS65. Obviously, opening hood, opening doors, opening rear door. Next model is 2020. Now, I've got a bunch of newer C2s that are modeled as 2020s. So these are new to the fleet. So this is 2020. It doesn't really look anything different from any of the other C2s. This is 1322, which I've had for a while. You guys have seen this bus. So, see other bus with a bumper number, as you can see. Next bus is, I believe, 2026. So, the 2020s are all very similar. They have their numbers right next to the door with the model year and number. Stop. Let's see, 2027. Roof number on the hood, stop, everything like that. Next model is 2028. So again, same thing as the others. Nothing's really changed. Next model is 1833. So this one I've had for a few years now. I got it at the end of 2017. It's the only one left of the 5 buses I bought when I bought it. I've sold all the others. So that's just 1833. Now the last one I got with all of the newer C2s that have been added. But I modeled this after the parent company of my made-up company, which is American Transportation Affiliates Incorporated. So that would be like the parent company of American Transportation Service, American Educational, stuff like that. So this is 191. It's 19191. I gave it a black hood, so it and 22 will kind of match. You can see I put Warren County on it, so that's just like an extra feature as if it was contracted in Warren County. Got the asset number here. Nothing too big. It just says ATA Inc. on the side, and then stop on the back. So, yeah. So, that is, well, actually, I have one more thing. Let me put you guys up. So, the last part of the fleet, which is technically not in use, are these 5 9855s that I still have in the box. As you guys can see, I don't know if I'm going to number them or not, but they're technically there, so I thought I would include them in the video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the format of it actually being filmed on a bus. So that's just the update. I'll put in the description what buses are newly added and what buses aren't in this video that were in the last video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think.